Hi, you guys. Welcome to day 2 of our Coach Sneak Peek. So I am going to be talking to you guys today all about how we earn income and the cost to coach, because I know for me, when I got signed up, those were my 2 main questions. So as you guys are watching, if you guys want to say hi, I would love that so we can know who's watching this video. And then if you guys are watching the replay, I'd love if you could hashtag replay in the comments, just so we know, again, who's taking a peek at this video. So wanted to get started with how the cost to actually get signed up to coach. And before I go into that, I really want to remind you guys that every single business in the entire world has costs to get started, no matter what kind of business you are. It's gonna, even like if you're working full time right now, I guarantee you have costs, even if you don't think so. Like the gas to get to work, the car to get to work, the outfits you have to wear to work. Every single job has costs. So before I get into it, I just wanted to phrase that, because I've had a lot of people say like, oh, I can't afford to sign up. And it's like, well, you can afford to work. Like you make probably sacrifices to go to your full-time job. It's no difference with coaching. So there's a couple different costs to get signed up. So I'm going to talk about 3 of them. So very first thing is, I'm just hypothetically, let's say you are ready to get signed up today. So if you were to get signed up today, you would be paying for your challenge pack. That is the cost to get signed up. So the cool thing about coaching is you're not paying like a gym where you pay like a huge sign up fee just to get signed up. You are only paying for the cost of your challenge pack. So the products that you're going to actually be using. So I highly recommend getting the Transform 20 challenge pack. They range from $160 all the way to about $215, depending on what you need. But it comes with an entire year of Beachbody on demand. So you'll get all the workouts that we have in our library, plus Transform 20, which will be starting next week. And then you also will be getting all the other workouts. So for a whole year, you get every workout. And the cool thing about that is, if your customers decide to do something different than you, you have access to the workouts. So you can view them, give advice, tips, things like that. You'll also get the meal plans for every single program. You'll get the steps, so you can do the workout so Transform 20 uses a step. And then you get your choice of Shakeology, which is a meal replacement shake. I think of it more as a nutritional shake though. For me, I drink it every single morning, helps curb my cravings for the entire day, and also helps me feel fuller for longer. It has 70 superfoods, so for us, it also keeps us super healthy, so we love that. And then you can also choose from the performance line, which is Energize and Recover. So a pre-workout, if anyone follows me and sees a yellow drink that I'm always drinking, that's what it is. It's an all-natural energy drink, pretty much. I hate calling it an energy drink, but energy that you can drink about 20 minutes before your workout. And oftentimes you'll see people even drinking it like in the afternoon for a pick-me-up during nap time. And then also you get the Recover, which is a post-workout shake. You can get chocolate or orange, and it's really good. And you drink it within 30 minutes of finishing your workout, and it helps with soreness and muscle recovery. So those are your options. So pretty much when you get signed up, you get the package that your customers would get. That way you can see what they're getting, but also you're set up to get your journey started, because being a product of the product and actually using this stuff is really, really important. So your cost to get signed up today is just that cost of whatever package you join with. 1 month from today, that is when your coaching fee would start, which is $15.95 a month. So your coaching fee is pretty much for all the employees that you need for your business. Customer service, website, inventory, warehouse, all that stuff. So when you get signed up as a coach, you get a website. So you get a website for your customers to shop on, and also for the back end, for you to track customers, for you to track orders and your team and all that stuff, and even training back there. So the reason it's really nice is you don't have to worry about customer service, having inventory at your house. All you have to do is worry about ordering your own stuff. Your customers will go online and do it themselves. You don't have to take payment. You don't have to take anything like that. So it's really, really nice. So that $15.95 fee is what that is for. The other fee I want to talk about is a personal order every single month. So this is not required by Beachbody, but I will say that if you want to be a successful coach, I think it's really important to plan on having a order yourself every single month. You're going to be obviously buying a package when you get signed up, but I want you guys to plan on ordering those supplements each month, because You know, like I said, it's hard to do this as a business if you're not actually practicing what you preach. So it's important to like actually have a testimony and actually be able to say what you love about this. You know, it's one thing for me to come on here and say, oh, Shakeology is 70 superfoods and amino acids and protein and this and that. But it's also a different thing for me to be able to share my personal testimony with it and how I feel when I drink it. So just make sure that you plan on that. So you will get 25% off of all of your orders as a coach. So keep that in mind. You will be getting some discounts, but plan on ordering that. My order every single month is around $100. So just keep that in mind. And I know we're talking pricing and like cost, but I also want you guys to think of like, these are investments to make money back. So keep that in mind, you guys. Our goal is not to have you fork out all this money on all these supplements and stuff and then not to make it back. Our goal is for you guys to fork that out, get some killer results, and get business in return. So just something to keep in mind as I talk about costs, and you guys are probably like, oh, it's expensive. So just something to keep in mind. So to recap that, it starts at $160 to get signed up. I recommend the 215 package just so you guys can get the step, because I think the step is a big part of it. And then $15.95 starting a month from today, and also next month reordering those supplements as needed. So the next thing also I wanted to touch on was if you are military, so if you are active duty in the reserves, a veteran, or the spouse of someone who is active duty military, you actually can get that $15.95 monthly fee completely waived. So your account is pretty much free outside of your own products. So now the fun stuff of how we earn income. So if you were to get signed up today, your very first way you're going to earn income is by commission. Every time you sign someone up, you earn 25% commission. So for example, that 215 package I was talking about, let's say you sold that to your girlfriend. Maybe you had a couple friends. Yes, the 2B Mindset is a totally different plan. But you could do that if you wanted to sign up with that. So let's say you were to get signed up today, and let's say you also have 2 girlfriends or 2 coworkers that would love to do that package with you and join Transform 20 with us next week. Well, you make $64 on both of those challenge packs. So just right there, 64 plus 64 is what you would earn by making those sales. Pretty much almost like pays for a good chunk of your stuff. So you start earning commission. But our goal as coaches, as your mentors too, is to get you guys working for more income and more residual income, and we call that team cycle bonus. So when you become an Emerald coach, which is having 2 coaches underneath you, my first one was my husband, a second one was a friend who wanted Shakeology at a discount, you become an Emerald coach. So you start earning something called team cycle bonus. This is something we go over more in training, but it pretty much is a weekly bonus that Beachbody gives you based on the volume that your team produces. So obviously in the very, very beginning, it might not be much. You're probably going to have 2 coaches that are just getting started too, or maybe if you were like me, 2 coaches who were really just utilizing it for their own benefit with a discount. So for me, it started off very low. Sometimes it was $14, sometimes it was $0, but in the last several years, I've been coaching for 5 years now, it has grown, and my 1 week of team cycle bonus pays all my bills for 1 week and is more than what I used to earn in a whole month of working full time. And that is just not even including sales, you guys. So that really is where the income in this business is. When you hear people earning 6 figures, earning like $1 million a year, they're doing it because they're building a team. So that really goes back to, it's really important to be willing to talk to people and to invite and to really get going, because the quicker you build your team and the quicker your, coaches start building teams too, the quicker you're going to start earning income in this business and not just be relying on commission only. And so we have a mentorship call that Tasha will be talking about more tomorrow, but we do that on Sunday night, and our goal is to get you guys doing this in your first week. And most of our working coaches do hit this goal in their very first week and start getting that team cycle bonus right away. So you're not only working for commission. So outside of that, you have another opportunity to earn income, which is team cycle bonus, or not team cycle bonus, quarterly bonus. I was looking at my notes here and read the wrong thing, sorry. But quarterly bonuses. So like I mentioned with Emerald, where you have 2 coaches, getting these quarterly bonuses when you have 2 leaders. So 2 people on your team who actually want to build a business too and are starting to build teams. That's when you start getting quarterly bonuses. I started getting them after my first year in the business. I know other coaches who have done it way quicker than I did, but just wanted to kind of give you a time frame of when you can start earning those. You know, you don't have to wait 10 years to start earning those. And today, actually, I earned the top bonus you can even achieve, which was several $1,000s, and is paying for me and my girls to go to Maui. So just like I don't tell you guys that to brag, but I want to tell you guys that it's possible that if I can do it, like I and Tasha can help mentor you guys on how to do it too, since we are earning those bonuses. So the bonuses start at around $7,000 or $700, and they go all the way up to like between like $50,000 and like $80,000, depending on the quarter that we're in. So there's definitely a lot of opportunity to earn income, but I also want to stress to you guys that this is not some get rich quick thing. If you're expecting to come in here and make 6 figures your very first month and, you know, make $1,000 by tomorrow, this is not the business for you, because you have to lay the groundwork in this business and you have to be willing to put in the time. My very first year in the business, I made $16,000, which was amazing. For me, I was in debt. I was making over $1,000 a month. Like, I was solid, but I also wasn't quitting my full-time job, and I wasn't like buying new houses or anything like that my first year. Whereas my second year, I made $127,000. So the reason I tell you guys that is there's a lot of people that come in here and they start earning that income in their first year, realize that they are putting a lot of time in, and you know, their paychecks might be a couple $100 every week, or maybe some weeks $80, and they get discouraged and they're like, I don't think I'm ever gonna get there, and they quit. And then it's like, I wanted to show you that year 2, you guys, because look at the growth year 1 to year 2, and think if I would have after 1 year said, I'm working a lot, I'm pregnant, I'm working full time, I'm putting in hours in every ounce of my day, and I'm not getting much in return, or not a lot for the amount of time I was working. Because you have to think, $16,000, great. But when you're working 5 hours a day, is that a lot of money? No. But think if I would have quit before that, I would have never made the 6 figures the next year, and my income has grown every single year exponentially. So keep that in mind, you guys. Like, this is not gonna be super quick. Obviously, the harder you work, the more you're going to get out of this, the more consistent you are, the more you're going to get out of this, the more you invite, the more you build your network. There's stuff you can do to do this even faster than I have. I'm not saying you guys can take your pace and do whatever, but just know that it's not going to happen overnight. There's a lot of groundwork that you're going to have to put in. And I look at the time I sacrificed in that first year of how much I worked for how little I earned. And it was well worth it to now be sitting here and be earning the bonuses I am, and to be able to live the life I live because I put on all the time and energy. So just know, if you decide to do this, be in it for the long haul. At least to give yourself a year, at least give yourself even more time than that, because it takes time to do that. Corey, yes, Chelsea is my coach. It's not the one I signed up with, but she is the one I have now because my coach quit. So keep that in mind. There's a lot of people that come in here and get discouraged and don't ever make it to the point where they see the success. So keep that in mind, you guys. I just want to say that because I never want someone to have expectations that they're going to come in here and make $10,000 next week. So I think I went over everything that I wanted to. Like I mentioned, we have 10 spots each in our mentorship, and we are happy to help you guys train. You guys do have to be willing to work. We can give you the training, we can give you all the tools in the world, but it's just like our workouts. I can give you all the workouts in the world, doesn't mean you're going to get fit. You still have to press play, eat healthy, do all the stuff. So if you guys are willing to do these things, you guys can be successful too. So Corey, yes, you can. So the coach that I was originally signed up with, she was lower ranked than I was. And so I did surpass her. She ended up quitting. But yeah, your rank in the company or your success, you're not limited to your coach that you sign up with. Your success is completely up to you. And I would be thrilled if my coaches outdid me, because that would mean I'm doing something right. But yes, your rank is not dependent on what your coach is. You can outrank, out-earn, out everything your coach. So completely up to you. So hope I answered some of your questions. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to drop them below. If you guys know that you guys are ready to get going, let us know. We can send you the package options for Transform 20, help you guys pick them, send you guys your cart, and we can get started and get you guys added. We both have 10 spots in our mentorship. I know mine is over halfway full. So if you guys know this is something you want to do, sign up, because we've got 10 spots. So hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye, you guys.